Hi everyone, welcome back to Poetry Palooza. I'm so excited today because Riyansh, who is a class 3 student at Jamshedpur, has written a limerick and shared it with us. I'm really excited to read it out to all of you. Here it is. Once there was a boy who didn't know why he wouldn't grow. He jumped as high as the sky and hung on a line for clothes to dry, making a mess of it all. Oh no! Thank you, Riyansh. This was lovely. I had so much fun reading it. I hope more of you write poems and share it with us because I'm going to read them out on Poetry Palooza. And now let's move on to the new episode. Today I bring to you Don't Climb on the Bullock Cart, written by Arti Jain and illustrated by Tanmay, Acharya. Arti Jain is an author, writer, poet. She is the author of And All the Seasons in Between. She also blogs, makes photographs, writes and performs poetry and spoken word pieces in English and Hindi. Tanmay Acharya is an illustrator and designer who studied art at the University of Bournemouth. His work is inspired by traditional printing techniques and informed by his design practice. Flex, flex. I know the author. Now, Don't Climb on the Bullock Cart is a poem that is not a poem. It's a story that's a poem. No, it's a poem that is a story. Have I confused you? So let me not trouble you. Well, it's a story written in verse. There are 3 characters actually. There's Arti, and there's her grandmother Beji, and there's a bullock cart. There's one more character in this story or poem, and that character is Rani Lakshmi Bai. Arti wants to climb the bullock cart, but Beji tells her not to do so. You'll hurt yourself, you'll fall down, and this and that, just like all grown-ups do. Don't do this, no, no, no. Let's begin. One hot afternoon, the bullock cart stood outside our garden wall without the bull. Don't climb on the bullock cart, ordered Beji, my grandmother, stern of voice, kind of heart. She was our commander-in-chief. No one dared to disobey or disagree, for her words were the final decree. The cart waited impatiently in the gully and begged, Arti, oh Arti, won't you come out and play with me? The cart pleaded more and more. Go on, it implored. Sneak out, come on board, explore. I set forth solo, not a soul inside. Only the sun blazed hot and bright. My mission? To climb and conquer the castle of God, Arti the lion heart. And just like Rani Lakshmi Bai, who fought against the Raj, I had to start with this mighty rampart. But first, I had to climb the yoke and not fall off. That was so easy, any baby could do it. The wood felt smooth and warm on my arms and my knees. Every inch I clambered, the cart cajoled me. You can do this, it whispered. Go on, Arti. On top of the cart I stood at last. From high above the wall, I saw it all. There was mayhem everywhere. Battle cries from both sides echoed through the air. I'll be your horse, neighed the cart to me. Hold on, Rani, here comes victory. To freedom! I hollered and galloped on. As fast as lightning, we continued fighting. As long as my trusted Badal was with me, I knew we'd defeat the enemy. Arti! I heard Beji, but brandishing my sword, I ignored her call and forged ahead, winning battles and wars. Soon I stood as high as the tallest tree. Sweet, sweet victory, embedded in the boundary wall. Green glass and brown shards looked like jubilant sentries twinkling. They curtsied to me. All hail Queen Arti! along with the bulbuls and the menas nesting in our mulberry. Mighty and proud I stood fierce and tall, basking in the glory of my happily ever after story. Tadam! Oh, how the mighty fall for all to see! The birds were singing a different tune already. Or was it the stars I saw in my thumping head? Were they laughing at me? Auntie Ji, kya hua? Arti gir gayi. Ha ha ha. Hi hi. I couldn't tell how I fell, but my head hurt a lot. A lot. A lot. Mera sher puttar, my lion heart, smiled Beji and said, sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fall. And when that happens, my child, we get up and carry on. She prepared her magic concoction of milk and turmeric. Caressing my forehead, she said, drink this. I've added enough honey, just the way you like it. Thank God, consoled Beji. At least the gash on your head didn't run through your eye. How cool that would have made me, I thought, to be called the one-eyed Rani Lakshmi Bai. Well, isn't it how it is? We're always the naughty ones, and our grandparents are always forgiving us. They're the nice ones, always taking care of us. Why don't you go and hug your grandparents today? And if they don't stay with you, how about giving them a call and talking to them? So you wanted to be a poem. Well, I'm going to ask you to do what Arti has done in Don't Climb on the Bullock Cart. I'm sure you've all had a naughty episode or two. So how about writing them down? Just do some simple things, write short lines, and you can rhyme the lines. Once you are done, already, you can share it with us on soniawrites2018@gmail.com, and I might read out one of the poems in the next episode. Until we meet again, keep reading and writing poetry and keep watching Poetry Palooza.